stand like this.
Huh?
Was it just a joke? It's just a joke. You may say God. Okay. From the start, nature and from the start, nature and the spiritual strength it holds within was important in my work. So were women. Women proud of their national dresses, and women surrounded by piranhas uh, and their culture. And it is also inspired by the lake in which all the maroon villages disappeared because of the hydraulic lake. Okay, and but in my early days, the art world was a world of man, and the statement of feminist Lisa Vogel in the 70s connects to my experience. She said, the art world has traditionally ignored issues of sex, class, and race, at most acknowledging them as background or context. Moreover, it originally assumes that a single human norm exists, one that is universal, ahistorical, and without sex, class, or race identity. Though in fact, it is quite clearly male, upper class, and white. Uh, okay. Luckily, everything has, of not everything, but many things change. And over the years, I am now over 40 years in the field of art. And and my artistic statements changed also several times. To my opinion, an artist statement is only a state of mind at a certain time. And when the statement was, it is my inner strength that keeps me in balance as a women artist, I was drawing and painting about the women artists. I really like to put an extra spotlight on this because I see that that you have a lot of women artists, and you have to know what comes into your part. So you are encountering when you start a career as a women artist. I also had an exhibition, uh, especially on the strength of women. But even this is also of the strength of women. But even in my solo exhibition, I had women were playing an important role. Inspired by the essay of Walter Benjamin, a work of art in the age of mechanical reproduction, I started to paint on wood. And here you see small wooden panels, and I painted uh, wooden windows of the small wooden Creole houses. We call it Creole houses, the small wooden houses. And I painted it on wood. And you may ask, and we ask, where is the cultural part? Because I said, so the cultural diversity in my work was also very important. Uh, but you can see, if you take a close look, you can see that the different styles, you can already know painting who's living in the house. And then you can ask where's the feminine part. You can see it from the curtains. In 2017, I presented a new series of work at a gallery, a Reditex Art Gallery. That's a gallery I'm affiliated to. And the series was called Cage. And in this 21st century, millions of women on earth are still caged.
Yes.
And you may ask, where is the feminist part in these paintings? Well, a singing bird in a cage is a hobby of only man. And Maya Angelou has written an extraordinary autobiography and a
Cage
book,
bird.
I Know Why the Cage
Cage
Bird
bird
Sings.
sings.
And I can recommend a Google search on that poem. And then you will understand more. And everything goes with me, everything goes in like a circle, it goes like this, this one time this subject comes up and then it goes and it comes again. The first you saw on nature, you saw the flying birds, and now I'm back into the flying birds, but on another level. What you see here is my latest work, and it will be exhibited in an exhibition. When I come home, I'm immediately in another exhibition, and this is the Ala Condre Phoenix. And yesterday we all already spoke about Ala Condre. What is Ala Condre? Is the diversity of cultures, but not the diversity of cultures in a society where you have groups of different cultures, but you have all the cultures you hold within yourself. And this is what the Ala Condre is about. So I painted the Ala Condre phoenix. Okay, to empower my sister artists, I will close my presentation with a quote, and I will say, "Men are the conquerors of the world, but women build the nation." Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Men are the conquerors of the world, but women
Other
build the
questions?
nation.
Comments?
Awesome.
Yes, you may.
I was intrigued by one of her earlier.
For the,
I think
for the text, for the mic, for the camera.
Kate, and I was intrigued by one of your earlier works with I think it was the woman and the Purana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Surinamese culture, so I wonder what was the symbolism or if it was just metaphorical. Yeah, that was it.
Well, when we made the dam, hydrological dam and the lake for energy, a lot of villages, marine villages, were drowned into the lake. They have to remove from the original locations, and they have to move to another space, another location. And in the lake, you have a lot of piranhas. And there's a lot of symbolism in those paintings. And then and over here I can show you this one and this one are have about the same meaning, and this one has the same meaning. And this one and that one is like we will never be together because our opinions, our philosophies differs too much. And in this one, we will be forever together. And I and it inspired me to make those paintings. Also because of the women having the position women has in society. So it's a lot of it has a lot of double meanings. But if I could explain it in words, I wouldn't paint it. So,
Excellent.
so
Yes.
I can't explain it exactly, but I give you some clues.
Certainly. Um, sure. You actually spoke about Maya Angelou's poetry about the caged bird. Could you say how that poem would have inspired you as a woman artist, given the fact that, yes, in the 21st century, women still are caged birds?
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't know about pool, but somebody saw my work and he said he sent me the pool, and I was really flabbergasted, and I was really very emotional also about the pool because I made a work out of my own experiences
Okay.
and it connected to the pool.
Yes.
And I immediately borrowed the book of Lagaya's mother. And I read the first three autobiographies of Maya Angelou. And it was very impressive, very emotional, very sad. And especially now with some the white superior men are coming into power again. So this to me it has a lot of meaning.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathleen. And we will have now our last presentation, printmaking. More questions? Yes, the Haas question, common students. No comments. Thank you. Thank you, Kathleen. May I invite now Glenn Finloy
Beautiful
for his
presentation.
presentation.